Dear students, in today's lecture, we will be discussing about what are the various macro environment. The figure shows here. We have economic environment. Micro environment is basically the environment which affect the organization outside the and which is beyond their control, like the political and legal environment of the country, then the economic environment of the country, then what are the socio-cultural and demographic environment, then we have technological environment and the physical environment as well. So in this video, I will be discussing only two basic environment. First is the political environment, and the second one is the economic environment. So, starting with the political environment, basically, a political environment is that environment which have a combination of three basic branch of the government, like the legislation, executive, and judiciary. So the political environment of a country basically depend upon the political belief and ideology of the party in the power at the state and the central. Like see here, say suppose the ruling party have what is the basic belief of a political or a ruling party, then it definitely impact on their performance into the how they behave or how they operate with the businesses. So this business environment impacts the functioning of the organization, the company. So the political environment of a nation affect the legal as well aspect of the government rules. Like say suppose if we talk about the taxation policy of the government, uh, the, it get changed. Now, what is the orientation? Whether the ruling party having the orientation of say protectionism towards the domestic industries or domestic market, or whether they are open for free trade. So these are the political issues. Now, the political environment can affect other environmental factors, like the political decisions related regarding economic can also affect the economic environment. Definitely. Say suppose if we talk about the economic environment, like the monetary policies and all, it also impact the socio-cultural environment of a nation as well. Then we have a politically politicians may affect the rate of emergence of new technology. Definitely, whether they are accepting, welcoming new technologies, whether they have a focus on research and development part. So it also impact. Politicians can exert influence in the acceptance of emerging technologies. So these are the basic things how political environment affect the other environments. Now, if we talk about the four major effects of political environment on any of the business organizations. Say it impact on the economy. The political conditions of a nation have a bearing on the economic status. Say, for example, if we talk about the democratic and republic policies in the US, are depends and it influence various forms such as taxation and government spendings. Like the, the it impact on the economies in the form of the monetary policies as well as in the form of the fiscal policies. Then there is change in the regulations. So government often alter their decisions related to business control. Say suppose in 2 year, or we have a one orientation political party, ruling party, and then after elections or we get some other. So there is a change in the regulation. Then political stability definitely impact on it. See, political stabilities affect business organization of international companies, and aggressive takeover, overthrowing the government could lead to a disordered environment, disruption business operations. Like for example, if we talk about Sri Lanka, civil wars and Egyptians and Syrian disturbance were overwhelming for business operating there. So there should be a political stability. Then we have mitigation of risk. There are political risk insurance policies that can mitigate risk. Companies with international operations leverage such as insurance to reduce their risk exposure. Now, if we talk about the economic environment, see, basically, economic environment refers to all that external environment that have a influence on the buying habits of a consumer and the businesses. If we talk about the economic environment, basically it is what is the rate of employment, what is the rate of unemployment in the world, what is the GDP, how much is the income generation, what is the rate of inflation. Then we have interest rate as well. Then the taxation policy of the government. Then we have what is the currency exchange rate. Then saving rates also comes. Then consumer confidence level, definitely, like how much they are expecting from the business. And the recessions in the international market definitely impact on the economy, business and economic environment. Hope both the points topics are clear to you all.